Hi, I'm Niall from GulfStream Boat Sales. Today I want to show you a Galeon 290 Flybridge sports cruiser with a Volvo Penta D4 225 horsepower stern drive engine. This boat was built in 2009 and it has never been sold, never been registered. It belongs to a guy in the marine trade that I know who's based in Southern Ireland, and it was one of those boats that was a victim of the recession. It didn't sell at the time, and the owner has warehoused the boat for the last couple of years, so it's just come to my attention in the last few weeks, and he's asked me to have a go at selling the boat for him. The accommodation on it is fantastic for a 29-foot boat, and the really unique feature on this boat is the flybridge with a full overhang here. It's unusual to find a flybridge on a 29-foot boat anyway, and it's even more unusual to find one that has a full extended aft section. So it means that we can drop a set of covers straight down from the flybridge roof onto the gunnels of the boat, and you've got a huge big extended living area out the back of the boat here with no loss in headroom and full, you're maximising use of the space out here, and it is a great space. Starting at the stern of the boat, we got a huge integrated swim platform right across the transom. It's a good 2.5 feet deep, and it's the full width of the boat. There's also an integrated bathing ladder there, and a transom gate which you have to be installed on this new boat. That's part of the commissioning process. It's all at one level. The cockpit is all on the level. It's all self-draining, and it's moulded non-skid. We've got the nice L-shaped seating arrangement around the port or starboard stern quarter. And then another great feature on this boat, which is very unusual on a 29-foot flybridge, are the moulded in flybridge steps. They're all moulded non-skid, and they're good size. You've got well placed handrails in here and things here as well to make sure you get safe access up onto the flybridge. We'll take a look up on the flybridge in just a moment. Another feature is that we've got nice wide side decks down both the port and starboard side of the boat as well. There's a well-positioned handrail running along the top of the flybridge, and the actual deck rails are good height. They're well above your knee, so it's safe passage right out onto the foredeck of the boat. Access up onto the flybridge is through this large and substantial the hatch. It's got a nice big rubber seal on it, so it's completely waterproof whenever that's closed down and secured from underneath. It's totally waterproof, and the flybridge is obviously lined and drained as well, so any water that does accumulate up here will go out through the deck scuppers. The first thing that strikes you about the flybridge whenever you come up the steps is that it's huge. I mean, it's literally unbelievable size for only a 29-foot boat. There's acres of space up here. We've got a central helm position with a single helm seat, which again is really well bolstered and nicely upholstered as well. And then behind that we've got a single forward-facing bench. Now the back of the bench there can fold flat as well, and the whole area converts into a sun lounger, which will easily accommodate at least 3 adults there as well. Behind that then we've got a raised radar arch with navigation light up there and plenty of room for installing your own electronics, antennas, radars, scanners, all that type of thing if you so wish. So the beauty of the flybridge, apart from being able to maximise your time on deck and on sunny days and take advantage of good weather, is that you've got a very commanding helm position here. All the controls are repeated up on the flybridge helm, including your trim tab controls, your drive trim, the bow thruster controls, and also the controls for the anchor windlass as well. So and all your engine instrumentation and the Raymarine by data as well. So you've got as much instrumentation up here as you do in the helm. Very pleasant place to helm the boat from, and great for getting to grips with berthing if you're new to a boat of this size. Being up here right in the middle of the boat with a clear view the whole way around, and access to your thruster controls and everything up in this position gives you masses of confidence whenever you're berthing this boat and getting to grips with it. As you come into the main saloon here, we've got a nice U-shaped seating arrangement on the port side of the boat, which is big enough to accommodate 5 or 6, well 5 adults anyway. And on the starboard side we've got a nice compact galley area with a diesel electric Wallace twin burner hob, and we've got a stainless steel sink with hot and cold running water obviously. Underneath the galley then we've got plenty of storage, 3 big cupboards, 3 drawers, and we've got another high level cupboard here as well in the corner there. On the port side the saloon table can drop down, and there's an infill cushion that makes that whole area up into a double bed. So in conjunction with this area there's a little bunk cabin underneath the saloon here, and the forward master cabin. It will extend to 6 berths, this boat, which is again great on a boat of only 29 feet. We've got more storage behind the dinette there, underneath the Flybridge stairs, and we've also got the boat control panel just at your left hand as you come into the cabin. You'll also notice here that we've got controls for Webasto diesel air heating, which this boat's fitted with as well, so that really extends the cruising potential of the boat and means you can use it year round. The helm position, this boat is extremely well equipped. In addition to the standard D4 225 horsepower engine, which is matched up to dual-prop stern drive, it's also got the Webasto diesel heating. We've got a side power bow thruster fitted to this boat, so it makes parking this boat a breeze. With the Flybridge, obviously, and it being quite a relatively short hull, it is susceptible to high windage like all short sports cruisers. So the fact that this has a bow thruster is a great feature and means you can have absolute confidence whenever you're parking the boat or coming into berth. The Volvo engine is installed with the EVC system, so we've got digital throttle and shift. We've got full EVC functionality on the helm controls. We've got EVC trim switches, and we've also got Volvo's QL trim tab system, which was just out in 2008, 2009. So I mean the electronics and the engine controls are bang up to date. You couldn't distinguish this from a brand new boat in terms of the engine control systems. We've got a full suite of Volvo Penta gauges, relaying all your engine information, and we've also got the tacho with the big digital readout there giving you your fuel flow info and all that type of thing. We've also got a Raymarine ST40 speed and depth log installed in the boat, and we've got a full bank of switches for your 12 volt systems on board, bilge pumps, navigation lights, all that type of thing. And the dash is left blank for a large screen chart plotter which sits front and center, so it's great for navigation. The actual helm position itself is very comfortable. We've got a well bolstered seat which adjusts fore and aft. I'm average height and I can see clearly over the top of the screen, and also with these sort of split level flowing side windows, the visibility right the way around through your field of vision is very good. Moving forward then from the main saloon, you come down another couple of steps and we're into the sleeping accommodation. First of all, just in round the corner and underneath the saloon is a bunk type berth. I think Galeon advertised this as a single, but for kids, you can easily get 2 kids in there. Even if you're prepared to get a bit cozy, you could fit 2 adults in there as well. There's a nice little reading light in there, and we've also got an opening porthole, so it feels nice and airy as a bunk can. But it's a great feature in terms of just getting more sleeping accommodation on the boat. The main cabin then is through the door, and it's in the forepeak of the bow. So we'll take a look in there in a second. And off to the starboard side we have a well appointed and a really good size heads compartment. This boat's fitted with an electric flush toilet, again another great feature. You've a little gauge in there, tells you the holding tank level as well. And we've got a nice sink, again another Galeon countertop, and the tap converts into a shower head as well, so the whole compartment is lined and drained, so you can shower in there also. Again, I apologise about the light in the forward cabin, but hopefully you can get an idea of the space in here. So we've got a big fixed berth that runs down along the port side there, and that is a nice big size. Easily, it's more than 6 feet long and plenty wide enough to accommodate 2 adults. We've got storage underneath the berth, and we've also got a little bedside unit with a nice little reading lamp there on a stainless steel support. And we've got a huge big storage locker and hanging locker here on the starboard side as well. So again, the same woodwork continues in here. The suede headlining. We've got a nice big overhead deck light, and a couple of opening port lights in here as well. And we've got, you probably can't make them out, but there's nice high level cupboards around that the berth there as well. So this is a really good size master cabin on a 29-foot boat. Really is a great size, and you've got plenty of space, floor space and headroom at the entry door for getting changed and things as well. So there really is no compromise in this cabin. It's phenomenal master cabin. The engine access is via the hatch in the aft cockpit here. So it's really easy to get to. You just need to fold down the transom seat. One seat folds down and you can lift it up. And as you can tell, the space around this engine is phenomenal. There's literally acres of space in there for your daily checks, for maintenance, and also for additional storage. It'd be quite easy to build some partitions down in that engine bay, and you would have a huge laserette, more than ample storage space for carrying all the cruising essentials you might need, including even a roll-up dinghy. You can get in there no problem. We've got a big 400 litre stainless steel fuel tank sitting low in the boat. We've got a battery charger down in here. We've got an automatic fire extinguishing system, and the diesel heater is also just mounted underneath where I'm sitting here. It's a Webasto Airtop 390, so it's a 3.9 kilowatt heater, which is a huge size, more than ample for a boat of this size. The engine itself is the Volvo Penta D4 225 horsepower matched up to the dual prop drive. As you can see, it's brand new. It has 0 hours run, and it will be available with some Volvo warranty as far as I am aware. The performance with this engine is more than enough as well for the boat. It gets the boat up on the plane, and it runs nicely at around 18 to 20 knots. So it's also a very frugal engine, so the range is very good and the fuel economy is fantastic. So really gives you the best of both worlds in terms of the performance and economy. So there you go. That's the Galeon 290 Flybridge for you. If you like the idea of a Flybridge, but you're put off by the fact that it's very unusual to find a 29-foot Flybridge, so you might be put off by the fact that you got to go to 34 feet or above to get into a Flybridge boat, then this boat could be the boat for you. It's got all the benefits of a bigger Flybridge in a more compact, easier to manage, lower cost and lower running cost package. It's a single engine, which is more than ample to give the boat good performance, whether you're using it inland or around the coast. It also has that really luxurious feel. All the stainless steel work is really top notch and well done. The upholstery, the fabrics, the floor coverings, everything's got a real quality feel about it. So I personally think it's a fantastic boat. I would love one myself. I think that the Flybridge is a great addition, and it means you get the best of both worlds. You can enjoy the sunny weather up on the Flybridge with all your friends and family up there, and likewise on the bad days that seem to be getting more and more common these last couple of summers. You can still use the boat quite confidently and happily from the lower helm position, and take advantage of the big saloon area and the excellent sleeping accommodation. So if you've got any questions about this boat, or you want to arrange to come and have a look at it, please don't hesitate to drop me an email or give me a call, and I'd be delighted to talk you through a bit more about this Galeon 290 flight. Thank you for watching.